4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
Hello then. Sorry, I was on mute there. Hello and welcome then to game number one, a continuation from last night's pick disaster. As no one had any idea what was going on, but we're here live now for this game. What's up, Zim Zim, Insane, Wilson, Scott will be in there, I'm sure. Juice, what's up? How are you guys doing? Let's hope the Giants can at least win one of these games in the doubleheader. But maybe they shock the world and win both. Now, going for the Giants today in game one is going to be Robbie Ray, and for the Braves, it's going to be a bullpen game. So we'll see what Robbie Ray can do. Hopefully, better than Adrian Houser. We don't have to see any more Adrian Houser, and that is always a positive. Yes, Zim Zim. Carson Wisenhunt then is up as the 27th man, as the Giants do get the 27th man for game number 2. We'll see if he stays up after that start. That's what will be interesting. But look, hopefully it's a fun day and the Giants can pull a miracle out their arse. Now, again, I'll remind you guys of the lineups. They're the same lineups from yesterday. Well, the Braves did make a substitution early on, but we'll get to that. So for the Giants, Zim Zim, I agree. Phantom Houser, I agree. For the Giants, Luis Ariz will be leading off. Bryce Eldridge batting second. Matt Chapman batting third. Rafi Devers will be batting fourth. Jung-Hoo Lee fifth. Adama sixth. Casey Schmidt seventh, Drew Gilbert eighth, and Daniel Suzak with the number 9 hitter. By the way, just a quick reminder of yesterday, in case you forgot. Bryce Eldridge with an RBI walk with the bases loaded. Matt Chapman with a sac fly. Jung-Hoo Lee with a sac fly. And for the Braves, DeBon had an RBI single, and Drake Baldwin led the game off with a home run. So that's how it's 3-2, as we're going to start in the bottom of the second. Very weird. Not too many times that we start in the bottom of the second, but that is the situation. Zim Zim, I did not see that. Marley walked 5 and had 66 pitches in 3 innings. Keep him in the minor leagues. So Robbie Ray then is going to lead off today pitching. It's normally the duty of the home team for their starter to pitch. That's not the case though today. And the first batter Robbie Ray is going to face is Mike Yastrzemski. Now, it's kind of crazy because got Ray Yastrzemski first at bat. Yeah, Zim Zim, that is not good enough. 50% strike rate, nowhere near good enough. As a game time is in about 1 minute here. Robbie Ray, not yet out of the Giants dugout. I'll let you know when he is, as he's pacing up and down. Insane said there looks like there'll be no rain today, but there is tomorrow. Let's hope the rain stays away. As it looks better today, that's certainly for sure. The weather, the sun's actually out. We did not see the sun yesterday, so hey, that's a positive. As come on, let's not mess around. Let's get the game started. So I can go and watch the England game after this, in between these games. Come on. As Braves are ready. We're just waiting for Robbie Ray here. Don't know how many fans are going to be going to this game. How many fans changed their plan? Maybe like Oracle Park. No, I'm joking. Oracle Park's had a good crowd. As Robbie Ray then is leaving the dugout. He's coming out. Two pitch for the Giants. As Zim Zim, I did see that. Actually, former Brentford player Johan Visser scored for DR Congo. So pretty cool there. Although we don't like him because he left. So Robbie Ray then. Uh, Up and down season, more down as of late. Let's all we can hope is I say this every time he starts, just increase your trade value. That's all we can wish. As Robbie Ray's 4-6 with a 4.42 ERA, 36 walks to 66 strikeouts, 14 home runs allowed, and a 244 opponent batting average. So not great numbers for Robbie Ray. Let's hope he can get off to a good start today. And doesn't get easy. I was thinking this for Hunt as well. As what's up, Wilson? How you doing? I was thinking, Carson Hunt, welcome to MLB for this season. Let's put you straight in there against the Atlanta Braves. Great first start. Going to be tough for him. We'll see how he does. As we're about ready to get underway here. Yeah, Wilson. Let's hope Robbie Ray can just eat some innings. That's all we wish. As there's rain in the forecast in Atlanta between 6:30 and 9 local time, but low percentage. Um, they got to play through the rain. If the rain hits, they have got to play through the rain this time. As we are ready then for first pitch. Ray in the wind-up. Ray fires to Yastrzemski. There's a called strike. A fast one, 92 at the knees. And that's not how this game gets started. That's how the resumption of this game gets started. As the 0-1 pitch to Yastrzemski is a slider outside. I'm so behind Zim Zim. Am I? Let me try and fix that. As there's a swing and a miss by Yastrzemski, and it's 1-2. All right, I'll try and I'll fix that for you guys. I don't want to be too far behind. As let's see here. As Scott, I don't know if you're in there, but your Phillies are losing today as that pitch is high and it's 2-2. As the 2-2 pitch is fouled off by Yastrzemski, a fastball down the middle. Yeah, Zim Zim. This is as if it's delayed too much, I apologize. I can't get it any quicker. Um, as a 2-2 pitch to Yastrzemski is, yeah, as I said, fouled off. Um, do I still want Painter, Scott? Yes. He's still young. I still believe in him. Depends who we're giving up. If it, as I said, Luis Ariz, I would take Painter. As bad as Painter's been, I still believe I won't give up on kids. That's a 2-2 pitch here by Ray. Is outside and be a full count. So already a 3-ball count by Robbie Ray. This is all the guy does is get through so many pitches to get through the game. As the 3-2 pitch is a foul ball down the first base line. So a 8 pitch at bat already here by Robbie Ray. 3-2 pitch as a thank you guys for joining last night's stream is a called strike 3 for Robbie Ray. That's the first out for him. As a let's just say the Giants use an opener. They used Adrian Houser as an opener for this game and Ray's the actual starter. As Wilson, I know your brother is a Reds fan. I think they are losing to the Mets big time today. As that pitch to Hassan Kim is outside and it's 1-0. Hassan Kim batting 0.89 and a 177 on base. as the 1-0 pitch to Kim is outside and it's 2-0. And here we go. Look, I save it for the Giants bullpen, but with Robbie Ray, it is Bull City because the dude just throws ball after ball. It's so bad as the 2-0 pitch is foul tipped into Suzak's mitt and it'll be 2-1. He chased that one out of the zone, did Hassan Kim. As Tony Vitello then in his first year as a 2-1 pitch is a called strike, had to deal with a few double headers then. Let's hope it goes better than the last double header. Because as we know, Scott's Phillies destroy the Giants and as that pitch is fouled off. Well, I shouldn't say destroyed. They did sweep the Giants. They were close games, but we did blow it. All right, Zim Zim. Well, I'm 2 pitches behind. So you get a head start on my commentary then. As a 2-2 pitch to Hassan Kim is a swing and miss, a fastball above the zone for out number 2. Yes, Scott. The game 2 starter is going to be Carson Wisenhunt. The Giants going to call him up from Sacramento as the 27th man on the roster. As Drake Baldwin then, he will swing at the first pitch. That's a ground ball to Luis Arise. Arise will throw it over to Devers. So Robbie Ray then, looking way better than Houser did in his 1 inning. We go to the top of the 3rd. 3-2 Giants. And they haven't even scored a run today. We'll see. The ball was traveling last night, even in the rain. Atlanta's a hitter's ballpark, so the Giants are going to have to score, I would think, at least 7 or 8 runs if they're going to win this game. We will see. As what's up, insane? I saw you commenting before I went live. Let's hope the rain stays away. But it's not looking good for tomorrow. Could you imagine they played a triple header? So the first game's 11 o'clock West Coast time, then 3 o'clock West Coast time or 4 o'clock West Coast time, and then 8 o'clock West Coast time as well. All 3 games. Jung Hoo Lee will be leading off the inning for the Giants with Adamas and Schmidt batting behind him. We'll see Jung Hoo Lee can continue his hot hitting. He had an RBI sac fly yesterday. I don't know why. I just feel like the Giants may actually do something good this series. Can't tell you. There's nothing to gauge that off of. The Braves have been the best team in baseball, but there's 162 games. Anything can happen. I don't know. I think the Giants are they're a home run team, except for Arise and Lee. And I think this ballpark suits the way they play. Now, if you guys remember last year when they had the Lee and was it Ramos left centre field, the calamity out there where Bob Melvin had to call a team meeting. The last trip to Atlanta was not so nice for the Giants, as James Karanach will throw the first pitch to Lee. That's high, and it's 1-0. Karanach, if I remember right, Karen Chak, get it right, Karen Chak. If I get it right, he was the crazy dude in the AL West that just reacted crazy. As the 1-0 pitch here to Jung Hoo Lee is high, and it's 2-0. So the Braves are going for a bullpen game then, and their scheduled starter for game number 2 is going to go ahead and pitch that game. As Lily takes a called strike at the top of the zone, and it's 2-1. Perez, sorry, that's tomorrow. Richie will be going for the Braves. J.R. Richie in game number 2 as Jung-Hoo Lee fouls that one off at the top of the zone on a check swing, and it'll be 2-2. Karen Chak is just pitched in one game this year. Oh, sorry, 2 games. As Lee hits a high fly ball, that one on the infield. Hassan Kim going back in the outfield will make the catch for out number 1, and Lee pops out. Yeah, Karen Chak, no runs given up so far in 2 innings pitched, which means he's due, even if it's just 2 innings. As a Willie Adames will be up now. Adames, don't know why he's ahead of Schmidt. We had that discussion last night as the 0 pitch to Adames is a strike. I don't get it, but he is. Insane. I don't know why Adames has a big grin on the face. It pisses me off as he takes outside and it's 1-1. It does actually really piss me off. How about you have a smile on your face if you're playing well and the team's doing well. Not when we're one of the worst teams in baseball and you've been crap. As he swings at a pitch in the dirt as the smoke there came out as the ball, not smoke, but the dirt, the white dirt there exploded when the ball landed. As the 1-2 pitch. Wilson, if we're talking about currently, then they're right, but prime Kevin De Bruyne against prime Bruno is not even close. KDB was definitely way better. Juice. Yep, absolutely. As Adams hits a high fly ball to right field, Yastrzemski will barely have to move. He will make the catch for out number 2. Yeah, thank you, Scott. The chalk. I knew there was a word there that I was missing. Look, Adamas, I'm all for being a nice guy, but let's not forget how many outs there are on the bases, especially against the Dodgers, and let's not swing at crap pitches. As Schmidt, as he always does, swings and fouls the first pitch off, and it's 0-1. Casey, he's 1 for 1 in this game as he got a hit yesterday. On the road, Casey's batting 308. At home, 235. The kind of the example we're talking about with players struggling at Oracle Park more than on the road, and why I feel kind of positive today. As it's 1-1 here to Casey Schmidt. Schmidt, did you see the video today? I don't know how many of you guys saw the video today. As he hits a ground ball, that one's going to be fair to Austin Riley, who will throw it across the diamond to Matt Olson for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Giants do not score as Robbie Ray will come back out. Yeah, did you see the clip today? Casey Schmidt making his own all-star graphic. We'll see. Don't think he's going to get into the all-star team. But would love it if he did because I love homegrown players being all-stars. Like Elliot Ramos. When Elliot Ramos was an all-star, they that just felt so much better. Insane, I know. They love to overhype Chapman's defense. That was a routine ground ball. Yeah, Riley had to move to his right away from first base. I agree, Juice. I think Jung-Woo Lee is the only all-star game candidate. Arise, I don't know. I just think with it, Arise is a good case as well, but Jung-Hoo Lee. But again, Jung-Hoo Lee and Arise, they're not going to be starters, that's for sure. Someone's going to have to make it though, because every team gets at least one. I wonder if Arise will make it though over Jung-Hoo Lee, because Arise isn't, an outfielder you want to hit for power. especially a corner outfielder, which obviously Junkie Lee doesn't. But Junkie Lee's been one of the best hitters in baseball this year. We'll see. But no, hopefully, guys, they trade Matt Chapman. I was seeing Jeff Passan put out an article today on ESPN, and he had the chances of them trading Matt Chapman at 25%, the chances of them trading Luis Ariz at 90%. He did not have a percentage for Robbie Ray, but he said he was top 50. I think number 44 most likely to be traded, or not most likely, but best available trade piece, the 44th best available trade piece. I know, Wilson. The dude's been injured for so long. As here's Eli White. Eli White swings at the first pitch. He hits a pop up. Devers, though, will have no play. Um, Eli White, by the way, checked in for Michael Harris at the end in last night's game. It's the same game, but the day yesterday, I should say. Um, yeah, but the Phillies, Scott will know this. Phillies fans vote for their players like crazy every year. As the O1 pitch is outside and it's 1-1. Like, isn't Bryson Stott ahead of Luis Ariz? Just you cannot have that. As White hits a high fly ball, Gilbert going back. Gilbert, just before the warning track, will make the catch for out number one. Yeah, Mookie Betts has been awful this year. I mean, I wonder if he's fallen off, Obviously, last year, as Matt Olson's now at the plate, he had that weird illness thing before the season. And I just wonder if that still affects him and he's never going to be the same player again. Which is a good thing for the Giants as Robbie Ray's pitches in the dirt. But no, how Alejandro Kirk's in there. The whole of Canada must have voted for him. He is a good player, just as Wilson says, he's played like a couple of weeks. As there's a strike to Matt Olson, and it's 1-1. Yeah, insane. You're right. The fan voting basically guarantees all big market players a shot. I bet Aaron Judge is in there as well, even though Aaron Judge hasn't had a great year and he's currently injured. As Olsen takes a cool strike on the outside corner. Good pitch there by Robbie Ray. And Zimzim, yeah, it was graphic design for Casey Schmidt. How many things can that man do? He's like the Eric Sim of baseball. Of baseball players, sorry. As I know you're like that one, Zimzim, because you were in one of his videos. As Matt Olsen fouls that one off, and it will remain 1-2. The Giants, though, their voting never goes that well. So when they say, "Oh, the fans are really into the team," that's why they're showing out at Oracle Park. Is it more because of the stadium and the food and the vibe and the giveaways and the after shows? Is it more that than actually liking the players? Yep, Zim Zim. I do know that, but I class him as a YouTuber now. I know he was with Logan Webb in the minor leagues. They were on the same team. As a 2-2 pitch to Matt Olson is outside. So here's the first three ball count of this inning that we know we're going to get a lot of. But no, pretty cool you were in a video, Zim Zim. As the 3-2 pitch to Matt Olson is foul down the first base line. Scott was surprised to see a Philly in top four of voting at nearly every position. Yeah, it happens every year though. It really does happen every year. As the 3-2 pitch to Matt Olson is high and inside, that'd be a walk. Trey Turner, yeah. Scott, I don't think you're a fan of Trey Turner. The guys on the Phillies that deserve to be all-stars is Christopher Sanchez, Kyle Schwarber, and Bryce Harper. And Christopher Sanchez should definitely be a starter. And then you can argue between Schwarber and Otani for DH. as it's 1-0 here to Aussie Albies. Just looking at other games around baseball, the Mets, as I said, are winning 7-1 over the Reds. As the 1-0 pitch here to Robbie Ray is a ball outside, and it's 2-0. Yeah, insane. I'm surprised. All the hooligans, or the Jung Hoo Lee crew, whatever they're called, I thought he would have had more votes, but obviously not. As yeah, Scott just being straight honest, as it's 3-0 here to Aussie Albies. As here's classic Robbie Ray now. Hopefully, some other team will enjoy all Robbie Ray's walks. And Scott, do you know how many years left he's got on that contract? 7 or 8, is it? I mean, as a 3-0 pitch is hot, a called strike. Well, what have we got there? A called strike on a ball that was way high, and it's 3-1. As Zim Zim, yeah, Zim Zim and Insane say, "Wow, I'm shocked Aussie Albies did not challenge that." As the 3-1 pitch is fouled off, and it'll be a full count. I know, Scott, an 11-year deal for Trey Turner. These contracts are crazy. So full count then here to Aussie Albies. He should have walked. He didn't challenge it. That's his own fault. As there's a pick-off attempt, and Matt Olson's back safely. The Royals are currently beating the Nationals 4-0. The Marlins are beating the Phillies 6-4. The Tigers is nothing, and the Padres is 1-0. Their early games. As a 3-2 pitch to Aussie Albies is a high pop-up. Devers going back in foul territory. Devers is going to have room to make the play, and that'll be out number 2. So Robbie Ray then lucked into that out, as it should have been a walk. Instead, he battles back from 3-0. Zim Zim, yeah. He was going to get back to the dugout and see the pitch and go, how did I not challenge that? And Devers did well to stay with that pitch, as it was in the air for a while. I see his former giant Dom Smith then. Dom Smith will swing at the first pitch as he hits a high fly ball to right field. Lee coming in will make the catch, and that will be the end of the inning. So Robbie Ray, 2 clean innings so far in Atlanta. A bit of a shock as we go to the top of the 4th. Giants, come on. You've got to take advantage of Robbie Ray here. Wilson, I'm going to not stream the England match. I'm going to be watching it, yeah, with friends and family. So apologies for that. We'll be back for game number 2, though. As I'll be back in 5 seconds, guys. Just got to do something. All right, 3-2 Giants. Yeah, we'll not be doing the England match. Hopefully, we win. Um, Tough game against Croatia today. We'll see how it goes. So 3-2 then. No runs scored today so far. As we'll see who will score first today, or if there's no scoring. Yeah, all right. Thanks, Zim Zim. Thanks for that. Well, I'm cheering on Turkey and Australia then against the United States. Since you guys think you could actually win this tournament. So 3-2 Giants. I'm only joking, but we'll see. Wilson and Spencer, if you're out there. In the England team, no Liverpool players in the England team. What's going on? What's going on for your club? That's an embarrassment. Biggest so-called biggest club in England, and you got no England players. Zim Zim, come on, man. You don't like the England guys. Come on. How can you hate Harry Kane? As here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert takes a strike there at the bottom of the zone. Insane. Yeah, I saw that. Former Brentford player, my team, scored for DR Congo. As the Braves going to have a new pitcher here. As Gilbert takes a called strike. High. Dodd is the pitcher for the Braves. Yeah, he's given the high strike a lot. Wilson, well, Jordan Henderson is actually plays for my club right now, so he's not a Liverpool player. But I mean, he is kind of a red, as that pitch is high and it's 1-2. But technically not with you right now. But I don't think he'll play. Yeah, insane. Maybe the umpire's like, we got to get these games done with the weather around. As Gilbert takes high and it's 2-2, and he's like, my zone is going to be big today. Just get us through this game. As it's 2-2 here to Drew Gilbert. As Dodd fires and Gilbert swings and misses as a result of the umpire calling out of high strikes. Gilbert goes and chases the high strike for out number one. Well, insane. He's not really a everyday player. He's just a fill-in, but with the Giants team, he actually is an everyday player. Liverpool legend lifted the big trophy as Suzak takes a strike there. No, he is a Liverpool legend, but not a Liverpool player right now. But no, he might as well have been. Yeah, lifting. I'd love to see him lifting the World Cup trophy as well. As Suzak takes high and outside, and it's 1-1. Suzak not being great, to be honest. Let's hope he turns that around. As the 1-1 pitch is fouled off, and it's 1-2. Now we normally have gamblers come in towards the end on this show. What's the rules, if any of you know, in gambling when the game gets suspended? Do the bets just carry over to the next day? Or do they suspend all the bets and you can just have new bets today? As the 1-2 pitch to Suzak is high, and it's 2-2. I like to see Suzak get his first MLB home run as he fouls that one out of play. As Scott does not know a thing about betting, and Insane says California doesn't even let you gamble on sports unless you use Kalshi. Okay. Okay, Wilson, the bets are suspended until they lock them. Okay. So people have to wait a little bit longer to see if their bets cash. Imagine they had a free night and they had a parlay and they were like, "Oh, let's see how this parlay goes in my spare evening." And then they can't even watch it as the rain ruined it. As 3-2 pitch to Suzak is a drive to left field. That ball was crushed, but straight at Eli White, who's playing left. And that's out number 2. Good swing there by Suzak. And that's one of those where you've got to think the uh, the result wasn't what I wanted, but it was a good swing. Has Suzak hit a home run yet? No, Insane. No home run for Suzak. Hopefully that changes soon. As here's Luis Arise. I think he hit 17 or 18 in the minors last year. It says a called strike and it's 0-1. So he has got some pop in that bat, but we have not seen it yet. Although I do wonder if that's just a Giants philosophy. As the A1 pitch to Arise is a weak ground ball back to the pitcher. Dodd is going to fire it over to first to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. So the Giants then with no base runners so far today. But no, nothing for Suzak yet. I say, is it the team's approach? Because Chapman lost his power for a little bit there. We got a rise in elite. We seem to be liking the contact approach. So I'm thinking maybe that's what they tried to do with Suzak. Hey, Daniel, how about instead of the home runs, if you can bat 280, we find that more valuable. But yeah, insane. He's basically a tall Luis Ariz. Yeah, they're both this year above average defenders, and they both hit for average and no pop. Now, I think Arise is slightly better, but as Insane says, Suzak looks like a guy who could hit 20 home runs, but has no power for some reason. Well, he did, as I said, he hit like 18 in the minor leagues last year, so there's definitely pop in there. It just hasn't translated to the MLB level yet. I still remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but the game in Cincinnati where he almost tied the game, I think, in the top of the ninth. And I thought he got it off the bat, and it just died in the outfield. So it's weird. So Mauricio Dubon, who had an RBI single in this game, is going to lead off the inning for the Braves. Also, good to see Harvey Lopez in the booth. I think he's my favorite commentator out of all the Giants commentators. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just the quality of English players you have, Wilson. You wouldn't want Elliot Jones or Joe Gomez. Absolutely, you wouldn't want them anywhere near. As Dubon hits that one hard, but foul. A knuckle curve there at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. But no, I mean, where's your good English talent? It's missing. That's why you didn't win the league this year. I'm only joking, Wilson. As there's another foul ball out of play, this time down the first baseline, and it's 0-2. Ray, 35 pitches so far, as that one's way high, and it's 1-2. Now, 35 pitches, not to get through 3 innings, to get through 2 innings. So far, so good. I mean, it's been classic Robbie Ray, a lot of pitches, as that one's outside, but nothing too troubling so far. Let's just keep lowering the ERA, baby, and increase your trade value. As the 2-2 pitch to Dubon is a high fly ball to right field. Lee, who's been busy early here, is going to make the catch for out number 1. So Dubon flies out to right, and he's now 1 for 2. Here's Austin Riley. Austin Riley's fall off. Do not know what's happened to Austin Riley. How has he gone from one of the best third basemen in baseball to absolute garbage for the last 2 or 3 years? As that one's in the dirt and it's 1-0. It doesn't make sense to me. He's still relatively young. As the 1-0 pitch by Robbie Ray is outside and it's 2-0. I know. I know, Wilson. How is he this bad? He's 29 years old, career 812 OPS, 632 OPS this season. As the 2-0 pitch is a ground ball up the middle to Arise. Arise will throw it over to Devers for out number 2. Yeah, you get that big contract and then you're just uninterested. You don't put in the same effort. But Austin Riley doesn't strike me as that type of guy, unlike Rendon. Austin Riley, I'm just looking at his stats here. OPS from 2019, 2021, it was 900. 2022, as Yastrzemski takes a strike. 2022 is 877. 2023, 861. Then 2024, 783. 2025, 737. And this year, 632. It's just completely fallen off as Yastrzemski swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And the average this year is awful, 202 batting average. It's like Manny Machado-like. As the 0-2 pitcher, Yastrzemski is high, and it's 1-2. Does not make sense. So 1-2 then here to Yastrzemski. Robbie Ray fires in the dirt, and it's 2-2. A slider there. Yastrzemski worked a 8 or 9 pitch at bat the first time up, and he's got himself into another good count here. As a 2-2 pitch is a called strike 3, so that's the second time Yastrzemski has been down looking. That will end the inning for the Giants. We go to the top of the fifth. 3-2 still, as we've got no change so far. Insane. Robbie Ray does look good so far. We'll probably jinx him though, because that's what we do here. So, Giants, again, I say at the start of every inning, can't ride your luck with Robbie Ray. You have got to add on. As you know what I'm gonna do? Got my Giants jersey here. I'm actually gonna put this on for the rest of this game. This may curse them now, but hopefully it gives them good luck. As Bryce Eldridge will lead off the inning for the Giants. Let's hope for a Bryce Eldridge home run. Now, Zim Zim, you will not like the player's jersey I've got on. Any guesses whose jersey it is? And he's no longer a Giant. And it's embarrassing I even got this player on a jersey. But there is a reason. Not Adama Sim Zim. Not Yaz Insane. Um, it's still 1-1, Wilson. Um, no, Scott, I don't actually have any England shirts. It's not Yaz. I don't have any England shirts. I'm not, I don't for some reason I couldn't care less. I'll have my football t-shirt on later, but not Lamont Wade insane. As Joshua, what's up, my man? How you doing? Good to see you. Dom Smith. No, I wish it was Dom Smith. I like Dom Smith. It's a player most of the fan base hated, and he got traded recently. He was a Giant at the beginning of the year. That's a big hint. As it's 0-1 to Bryce Eldridge, sorry. Bryce Eldridge goes opposite field, but that's straight to Hassan Kim, who will fire it over to first base for out number 1. Yeah, you guys finally got it. Yeah, Patrick bloody Bailey. Uh, Wilson, Hector Borg, yeah. Hector Borg would have been better than Patrick Bailey. As no, not Duval, Joshua. I could not stand Duval. You want to see the back? I'll take it off and show you the back, so it's easier. Yeah, insane. Yeah. Now the reason I got this, as it's 1-0 to Matt Chapman, was because the one series I went, as that one's in and it's 2-0. The one series I went, Patrick Bailey hit a walk-off home run. So that's why I got it. And that was in his rookie year when he actually looked promising. And then he crapped the bed ever since. It's Chapman. It's a hard line ball foul. All right, let's get there you go. Patrick Bailey, yeah. It's embarrassing now. Yeah, Wilson, that's why it's fine as Chapman fouls that one off. because he hit the home run, so it's always a memory. But if I show up to a Giants game in this, I'll get destroyed. Yep, Scott. Yeah, should have got Bryce Eldridge, as that one is fouled off by Matt Chapman, and it remained 2-2. Insane says, I want every other MLB team to know that Matt Chapman is really, really good, and you better give us the moon for him. Exactly. Matt Chapman's worth at least two of your top 10 prospects, at least. That's a 2-2 pitch to Matt Chapman. Is a great drive by Matt Chapman, straight in the air to Eli White, and what a swing there by Matt Chapman as he gets out. That is a home run worthy swing, and a good swing there by Matt Chapman. That definitely shows teams he is the real deal. Insane says the Bailey fan club. No, Susan Slusser is a bloody loves Bailey. As the 0 pitch to Devers is a called strike. Now, I'd rather have a Bailey jersey than a Rafi Devers jersey. Exactly, Insane. It was a great swing. I don't know how it didn't go for a home run. Zim Zim, I could see that as Devers takes high if we get McMahon back and they do one bad contract for another. Now, I don't know how many years McMahon's got on his deal. As a 1-1 pitch here to Rafi Devers is a high drive, right field. Yastrzemski going back. That one is out of here. Home run, Rafi Devers. And I was talking crap about him, but he proved me wrong there. Come on, baby. He likes hitting in Atlanta. 4-2 Giants. And for the first time this series, play the boom, boom baseball, as Zim Zim says it. Let's go, Giants.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Exactly, guys. At least Devers is increasing his trade value as he goes deep there. Now, no one on base as Jung-Hoo Lee hits a high drive to right field. That ball is going to be gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Giants as it's 5-2 now as Jung-Hoo Lee hits a deep ball. And in 2 pitches, the Giants have hit 2 home runs. Play the song again, baby.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Anything you can do, Rafi Devers, I can do better, if not just as good. As the Giants hit back-to-back home runs, they lead 5-2. Get Jung-Hoo Lee in the All-Star game right now. He's better as Adama swings at the first pitch. He's going to ruin it as he pops it up to Ha-Seong Kim for out number 3. The Giants, though, go back-to-back as Jung-Hoo Lee and Rafi Devers hit home runs, and they lead 5-2. And guys, I put the Giants jersey on, and it provided good luck for us. Now I'm going to keep this on, and I'm going to wear it for the next game as well. As entertaining inning there, sorry. And let's get this win in Atlanta and turn this season around. You want an extra boom boom baseball? Well, Zim Zim. When the Giants hit a home run, they play bye bye baseball at the end of the inning. So just because of that, when the Giants hit a home run, we'll play boom boom at the end of the inning as well.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
All right, there you go, boom boom baseball. We don't get to play it that often, so we like to milk it here on Jolly Good Takes. As Insane says, Adamas, what a swing. Exactly. Exactly. Give us Jesus Marde, Milwaukee. We'll take him. You know all about Adamas. He was great when he was with you. That was a great super swing. So 5-2, that is fun. The Giants bats finally wake up. That's what I'm talking about. And now Robbie Ray, get the shutdown inning. So we'll see if the Giants can hold on to this lead. They need to keep scoring, as I say. You've got to get at least 7 runs against this Braves offense. As the 0-0 pitch is low to Hassan Kim. Come on, umpire. Been calling them strikes all game so far. You got to. That's a strike. This is 2 games in a day. You got to be calling that one a strike. So 1-0 here to Kim, as that one is outside again. Another close pitch, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch here to Kim is outside. Come on, Robbie. Let's not start throwing balls. Now you've got a 3-run lead. Ah, don't do a lead-off walk. As the 3-0 pitch is a called strike there. Yeah, Anthony, what's up? How you doing? You missed 2. I don't know if you were in here, but we just hit back-to-back home runs. At least 5. And at the rate he's going, I'm hoping for 6. As there's a called strike to Hassan Kim, and it'll be a full count here. I mean, Robbie Ray, he's got to a lot of free ball counts today. But if you can limit the walks to not too many, then hopefully that lets him get through 6. So 3-2 pitch it. Big pitch for Ray. You do not want to lead the inning off with a walk. As Ray, in the wind up with his tight pants, will get a swing and a miss by Hassan Kim for the first out. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we like to see from Robbie. Look, you cannot be walking players when your team gives you a 3-run lead. And he didn't there. He did throw ball 4, but he got Kim to chase out the zone. As Kim must be a DFA candidate for Atlanta. Must be. Pat, as Anthony says, he's been watching the game too, but I'll have to take off before the end. Physical therapy. No, that's totally understandable. Yeah. I mean, we've got 2 games today. It's going to be a long day, but it will be made much quicker if the Giants play good baseball. Let's hope they don't blow it though, as it's 0-2 here to Drake Baldwin. As Anthony, England play today, so let's hope Giants win, England win, and Giants win again. Even though you guys aren't as big a fans of England as I am, but I did cheer on the USA over Paraguay. As the 0-2 pitch is swung and a miss by Drake Baldwin, out number 2. Robbie Ray, as was it Insane said, Robbie Ray's looking good so far in this game, and just keep increasing that trade value. Exactly. As I say that, Insane just said that. You know, I like the song called Golden, and the way it goes, it's going up, up, up. That's like the chorus. And right now, Robbie Ray's trade value is going up, up, up. So that's what we're hoping for. As it works perfectly. It's my anniversary and my reservation is at 7:30 and the second game ends before then. Exactly, Zim Zim. It's perfect as a happy anniversary. Scott says he couldn't care less about England. He could care less, sorry, but he's happy for me. I know Scott, but it's the World Cup, baby. I look. The plan was not to talk about that much football. As it's 2-0 here to Eli White with the World Cup on though. In America, everyone's talking about it right now. As there's a foul ball and it's 2-1. Zim Zim. I don't know if I think it actually may be from K-pop Demon Hunters. I think that is correct. Now, I'm not great with artists, but when I hear it on the radio, but I think you may be correct. As that one's high and it's 3-1 here to Eli Y. So 3-1 to Eli White. You did not okay. I was gonna say you do not want to walk in, but you did. Well, if you're gonna walk someone, better to do it with 2 outs, but come on, Robbie. They gave you a 3-run lead. Just throw strikes, make them hit it. As Wilson's hearing that Roy Hodgson is managing this game for England. If he is, then I'm not gonna watch. They can't he's 80 years old. They can't have him. As Matt Olsen swings and misses at a good slider there on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That's good knowledge though, Wilson, that you know Roy Hodgson. Um, he's like the worst Gareth Southgate. No, Zim Zim. Wilson's only joking. As it's 0-1 and there's a pick-up attempt to first base, but Eli White's back in time and it will stay 0-1. I think you guys have you got enough of me today with both 2 games going on. So I don't think I should be streaming in between during the England game as 1-1 here. Sorry, as that pitch is outside. Giants 5 runs, 2 today, and they were both home runs if you're just tuning in. And if you had Jung Hoo Lee hitting a home run on your bingo card, then well done to you. As the 1-1 pitch to Olsen is low, and it's 2-1. Yeah, Zim Zim. You know, I do actually have to have a break at some point. I'm not a robot, as we discussed last night. Oh, Anthony, yeah. Roy Hodgson makes but no, you're spot on there. I'm happy you brought that up. Absolutely. As it's 3-1 now to Matt Olsen. Robbie Ray, get in the strike zone, my man. Stop throwing balls. You've got a 3-run lead. You're doing a good job. That's already 6 3-ball counts. Just throw strikes, please. No, Zim Zim, I know. As Matt Olsen then ahead 3-1. I'd rather him hit a home run. As he hits a drive to centre field, that ball's carrying. Gilbert on the warning track will make the catch. Almost hit a home run then. Robbie Ray, though, that's why you throw strikes. Make them make a play. As that came off the bat, I thought that was gone, but it was not. So it's fine. As now thinking about it, if that did go, I'd rather he did throw a walk than let Matt Olsen hit a home run. So 5-2 Giants, that's what we need, a shutdown inning. As Wilson says it, keep eating innings. Atlanta's going with a bullpen game. If you can go and get Robbie Ray to go 6 innings and not use the bullpen, sorry, that's a huge advantage for game number 2. Yeah, insane. I thought that was gone as well. As apologies, I'm just sending someone a message there in between innings. So Anthony says that's fine. He needs innings. Vitello can't use 5 pen guys in game 1. We do not want a repeat of the Phillies game 2. Now Ryan Walker is up, so we could get it. I imagine Ryan Walker blows this game. Could you imagine? Oh God, I I never want to see Ryan Walker and double headers. He should never pitch in a double header game. Just send him to AAA for that day and call someone else up. Could you imagine? As it's kind of like last year with Justin Verlander. I never wanted to see Ryan Walker in a Justin Verlander game. If Justin Verlander was in line for the win and the Giants needed a save, get Ryan Walker away because you knew he was going to blow it. As Ronaldo Lopez, who's a good relief pitcher, is going to come in here for the Braves, and he will throw a ball to Casey Schmidt, who did not swing at the first pitch for once, and it's 1-0. As Joshua says, they wish they kept Walker in AAA. Yeah, I agree with you. Or DFA'd him, like Insane said. Um, we'll see how he does when he's back up now. Apparently, he's learnt a few new pitches, but the whole fan base doesn't trust him. And when the whole fan base doesn't trust you, I can't see how it gets any better. So 1-1 then to Casey Schmidt. Schmidt will hit a ground ball. That one's going to get through for a base hit for Casey to left field. So the Giants going to get a lead off single. That ball was scored, Zim Zim. As I said, I'm feeling positive. You just got to keep scoring the runs because if it's any close with this bullpen, the positivity may go away. Anthony, yeah, I did see it was more of a mechanical fix, but he is going to throw that four-seam fastball a little bit more as well, which he never threw because he was only a sinker slider guy. As Gilbert then will take outside. If I'm Gilbert, I may be inclined to bunt here and just get another runner in scoring position. I'm all for bunts all the time. As Scott, if you're in there, Carl Stowers just hit his second home run of the game. As the one I pitched to Gilbert is a called strike. I don't know how many people are on, but Carl Stowers, pretty good talent. Got him in fantasy, so that's how I know that. But look, Giants got to keep adding on. As the 1-1 pitch to Gilbert is high. As the runner goes, Schmidt is going to be safe. And then Schmidt with another stolen base. He must have a team leading total in stolen bases. I think that's 7 on the year, is it, for Casey Schmidt? As they may want to have a look at this one, the Braves. I thought they may have just got him on the foot. But no, he's definitely safe. These umpires are better than me. As much as we criticize the umpires, they are actually better than us. So Casey Schmidt then with a stolen base. And it's 2-1. Yeah, it was safe by a mile, Zim Zim. I thought maybe he just caught him on the foot, as that one's outside and it's 3-1. Lopez then has came in and struggled to find the zone. Gilbert, you're in a hitter's count. What are you going to do? As a 3-1 pitch to Gilbert is a fastball right down the middle. Come on, man. 3-1 count, fastball right down the middle. As Zim Zim just says it. What are you looking for in a 3-1 count? You've got to swing at that and at least hit a ground ball to the right side and get the runner over. How can you not swing 3-1 at a fastball down the middle? It makes no sense. I like I like Drew Gilbert's energy as well. It gets a bit weird sometimes, but I think he's a good for the clubhouse as he does hit a drive. That one is going to be caught by Matt Olson at first base. So he swung at the off-speed pitch there. He must have been sitting off-speed Gilbert, and God damn it, that was a good opportunity there. And Gilbert blew that one. And you could have even bunted there. Now you probably weren't going to bunt in a three ball count, but you maybe could have bunted as well to get the runner over to third and 1 out. It was a good swing though. I just don't know why he took the 3-1 pitch down the pipe. As Suzak then swings at a slider in the dirt, and it's 0-1. As I saw someone say that's what Suzak does a lot is chase pitches below the zone, and he wasn't doing it early, but he's definitely started to do that. As Suzak hits one, that one to right field, that's going to hold up for Yastrzemski, and 2 quick outs then. And it's going to be down to Luis Arise to try and drive in the run. As Anthony says, unfortunately, right at Matt Olson. Joshua was saying I put too much faith in Gilbert. Probably. As thanks Wilson for the update. 1-1 it finished then, so Portugal do not win. I don't know. I think if you're on an MLB team, as that one's low to Arise, just if you're an MLB player and you're on an MLB team, then you've got to at least swing 3-1. Maybe not get a base hit, but at least swing at the pitch. So 1-0 to Arise. As I said, this is the guy you want in these situations. He's going to put the ball in play and hopefully it finds a hole as it's 1-1. As we hit midday West Coast time and 8 o'clock over here as Arise with a rare swing and a miss at that fastball. Yeah, big swang and miss. I don't know why I said it like that. You said it weird, Zim Zim, and I thought I'd say it weird. But 1-2 then to Arise. Although it feels like Luis Arise is at his best in a two-strike count as he takes outside and it's 2-2. How much longer will Luis Arise be on this team? As 2-2 pitch to him is low and in the dirt, and runners will stay put, and it's 3-2. I'm just looking at the England team got just came out. The lineup came out 30 minutes ago. Uh, yeah, you guys, Arise is a bit weird. I got to be honest. Arise is a bit weird. As a 3-2 pitch to Arise is a drive to right field. Yastrzemski is going to go to his left and make the catch for the final out. Giants do not score. We go to the bottom of the sixth. 5-2 Giants. Swing and a miss, as Juice said. Maybe I think I actually may pronounce that correctly as well. That was a little German style, I feel. No, Arise is going to give you entertainment when he takes pitches. He is fun to watch. Watch back. So 0 out. Yeah, the Soto shuffle. I think more batters should do this something like a Soto shuffle. I think the pitcher tries to be an intimidator and have that intimidating presence. I think the same should go for hitters. As when Soto does it, he's seeing the pitch. I always feel like he's going to get a base hit. Yeah, Wilson. They got to at least move the runner over to third with one out there. Zim Zim. I say push ups as well. I don't say press ups. Yeah, Anthony, what to do? Another Giants runner stranded. Look, I don't want to crap on them totally. They have scored twice today and they are beating the Braves, but and Gilbert hit it hard, just straight to the fielder. Insane likes it when it arises in automatic take mode. It looks like his controller's disconnected on MLB The Show. I find that funny as well. You know what I like about him doing that as well is so many times pitchers will think they can just get away with the fast down the middle, and then on the odd occasion he will swing at the first pitch, and then he knows he's going to get a strike. So I love Arise's mind games. But yeah, it's like it's like someone unplugged the controller or the Bluetooth, it died. And as you're trying to reconnect it, the first pitch has already been thrown. As that one's fouled off by Aussie Albies, a curveball in the dirt, and it's 0-1. Ray has pitched well so far. We'll see if he keeps it up. I'd like to see him get through this inning and then the next inning. He's currently at 66 pitches. Yeah, insane. DR Congo, not a bad team. They're actually not bad. Now Portugal should win, but as you saw with Cabo Verde, Azeze line drive straight to Luis Rise, who we're talking about a lot here today, and that will be out number one. Anthony, I know you said you want Eldridge to be more aggressive, swinging at the first pitch. I don't want Eldridge to change. Whatever's working for Bryce, that's my opinion on him. Um, Like, yeah, hopefully in a few years he swings at more first pitches as his Dom Smith. But right now, just do what's working for you. As Dom Smith takes a called strike. Well, Zim Zim, it doesn't count though, does it? It doesn't count if because obviously they gave up 2 runs already before. as that one's high to Dom Smith, and it's 1-1. That's what I think, Wilson. With his improved defense, teams should definitely be lining up to trade for him because if he's going to be a 3 to 4 win player as a second baseman, that could add a lot of value to a team. As it's 1-2 now to Dom Smith. Dom Smith, just looking at Dom Smith's numbers here with the Braves, he's batting 278 with a 748 OPS as he swings and misses at the 1-2 pitch route number 2. So Robbie Ray, hey, not so bad. Yeah, Zimson says it doesn't, but hey, here on Jolly Good Takes, it won't be official, but we will celebrate it like it was official. No, Dom Smith must have fallen off a cliff because the dude was batting over 300 for like the whole season, and now he's down to 278. So he really must be struggling right now. As Zimson says, a swing and a miss. As it's 1-0 here to DeBon. DeBon's 1 for 2. Yeah, if you guys put things in the chat, I can say them with a British accent. Although don't do anything too inappropriate because that there is a limit. It says a ground ball. It's off Robbie Ray's glove as he almost caught it as his throw to Devers will be in time as DeBon wasn't even sprinting that one out. How can you not sprint that one out if you're DeBon? I don't like that effort from Mauricio, but I don't care because the Giants got the out and Robbie Ray's got through 5 innings. We go to the top of the 7th and it's 5-2 Giants. Wilson, am I able to get baseball cards in the UK? Honest opinion, I don't know because I'm not really into the whole baseball card thing. Um, I think you can though if you go to shops because I think I've seen it on some videos. Uh, just trying to look here. I do actually have some baseball cards though from when I went to San Francisco. It's quite funny actually looking back on some of them as how the players have turned out. As let me get them. But I don't do any trading or anything like that. I know Glenn's all into the cards, but Zim Zim says Miniminter from the Sidemen did some baseball card videos. I don't you can definitely obviously order them online. There are specialized card shops though. As what's up, Spencer? How you doing? Good to see you in the stream. Giants winning 5-2. So far, so good as Devers and Lee hit back-to-back home runs. As oh no, the Liverpool talk's already starting. Calm it down. As Insane says he heard social media are banned for kids under 16 in the UK. So happy they didn't do that when I was under 16 because I grew up on YouTube and they're banning YouTube for under 16-year-olds. That is crazy. I mean, talk about a free world we live in. Absolutely not. You cannot ban social media. To me, it's always down to the parents. If the parents are good enough, then you don't have to worry about your kids. You can put restrictions on them. That choice shouldn't be taken away from you. But I don't want to get all political anyway. As Anthony says, Tony should probably get someone up to be ready. Exactly, because at any moment Ray can start throwing balls all over the place. As it's 1-1 here to Bryce Eldridge. Yeah, Portugal, Spencer, they drew. Former Brentford player Johan Visser scored for the DR Congo. As the 1-1 pitch to Eldridge is fouled out of play. As I'm just looking through some of these cards here that I got. I'll show some of them to you. Zim Zim, yeah, I more care about a Giants win as that pitch is lone outside, and it's 2-2. Um, I'll actually show you these cards at the end of the inning, as a 2-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is fouled off. Good swing there by Bryce Eldridge to foul that one off. That was a good pitch in a 2-2 count, and Eldridge just got the end of the bat to it. All right, Spencer, former, but only just former. And I still count them as a 2-2 pitch to Eldridge is low. Another good take. Insane says if he was a 15-year-old and living in the UK, he'd be pissed. No, I completely agree with you. I would be pissed as well. As the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a line drive. That one is a fair ball. Nice diving swap by Olsen. He fires it over to Lopez, and Eldridge is retired. Good swing there by Bryce, but a great play there by Olsen. And that'll be out number 1. I'm actually thinking I'll have to show the cards after the 7th inning stretch, but I will show you some of them. Nothing special, but a few funny ones in there. Yeah, it's Zim Zim. It doesn't go into effect, but still, that's shocking. As Insane says Eldridge reminds him of Olsen. I can see that. To me, Eldridge reminds me of Bryce Harper, just because Eldridge himself has said that's who he based his swing off of. Anthony says fucking Matt Olsen. That was a good play. That definitely robbed Bryce of a hit. As I didn't even realise that. And the line back the line ball drive back to Robbie Ray took his glove off. As if it stayed in the glove, that would be an outright, guys, if it if it didn't leave, if he just caught it. As Wilson says he misses the old FIFA. As there's a ground ball. Austin Riley this time going to his left makes a nice play as he fires it over to Olsen. So Chapman's retired, and the Braves defense is flashing some leather this inning. As Wilson, I get back to your comment here, says you missed the old FIFA Ultimate Team pack openings from YouTube. Yeah, I grew up on them. I used to love watching them. Mets win 9-2 over the Reds. That's rough. Mets are still crap though, but those games are all blowouts. I mean, that's crazy. As yeah, no, I grew up on pack openings. W2S especially, I liked him. And the Wilson, you know the foot drafts as well. I used to love watching the foot drafts. No, I know Zimzim. This defense is crazy. As Spencer, as the one I pitched to Devers is a called strike. The second game will be just after the England match, so it kind of works out well. Yeah, the Braves defense is going insane. Insane. As the Marlins and Scott beat your Phillies 10-4. As they're getting ready for the Giants. As Zimzim's asking, is it a pun intended by insane? Don't think it was. There's a called strike, and it's 2-2. Oh, True Geordie, yeah, they were great. See, Wilson, you grew up. So you're a proper as there's a swing and a miss by Devers to end the inning. I'll you know everything about British football, really. If you even know Roy Hodgson, sorry, then that's elite football knowledge. Not that we're here for football today. We're here to watch baseball. As there's 10 of you right now in the chat. If you could all smash the like button and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. As the Giants are leading 5-2, it's time for the 7th inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. I'll see you on the other side as they're insane. They keep increasing that trade value with their amazing swings. Right then, we're back for the bottom of the seventh as it's 1-0 here to Austin Riley. As Anthony says he should be back in time for the Wizen Hunt start, as there's a high pitch by Robbie Rain. It's 2-0. Um, I'm eager to watch that too. Now he hasn't got it easy against the Braves, especially against the Braves team that so far hasn't scored any runs, so they will be angry and then roaring to get some runs on the board in the second game. As the 2-0 pitch is a called strike there. As Zim Zim, your wife says hi. I say hi to your wife. Hope she's doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying your day off. I hope you both have the day off. As the Spencer says, the funniest was when he was celebrating a 1-0 lead over Liverpool. As there's a line drive, base hit for Austin Riley. That one's going to get to the wall. Schmidt there is going to have to go and get that ball. As Zim Zim, what you've been talking about is over. As Austin Riley has a lead-off double. As let me get back to Spencer's comment. I know, insane. I jinx everything on this show. If I say something early in the game, just go and bet on it. The opposite thing to happen, and you'll win money. As the funniest thing was when he was celebrating a 1-0 lead over Liverpool at St James's Park, only to lose on 2 late goals by D Wizzy was hysterical. Yeah. The Newcastle fans, as there's a called strike, should have been a called strike. Instead, it's a ball and it's 1-0. I know it actually good challenge there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It should have been a strike, and the Giants do challenge it. And Suzak, who's sort of mastered the challenge system, steals a strike there. As no, the Newcastle fans are crazy up there. They're passionate though, bit like the Scottish fans and the Tartan Army, who have taken over Boston this World Cup, which has been great to see. As the 0-1 pitch to Yastrzemski is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Yastrzemski with the opportunity to knock in a run here. Yeah, yeah. No, he he normally is offside, Spencer. As the 1-1 pitch. You always have late comebacks against Newcastle. Yastrzemski fouls it off. I'm thinking Carvalho scored a late comeback at Anfield for you to beat Newcastle. This year, um, you won 3-2, I think, at Newcastle, and Engamoa scored late on. You guys have crazy comebacks. As 1-2 to Yastrzemski. Ray in the wind-up, he fires. There's a swing and a miss, and a ball in the dirt. As they're actually going to call it a foul ball, and say Suzak did not catch it. Okay, Suzak did me there with his acting skills. As it did bounce in the dirt first, Yastrzemski must have just got the end of the bat to it. The Scottish definitely do drink more beer than water, absolutely. As Yastrzemski this time swings and misses at a curveball in the dirt for out number 1, and unproductive out there for Yaz, as Robbie Ray with his 7th strikeout. At 82 pitches, looking to go 6 strong innings here. Thank God we didn't have to watch a bullpen game or Adrian Houser pitch in Atlanta. We saw 1 inning of that, and that inning was enough. No, Anthony, you're right. He's definitely been much better with the challenges than Bailey. Um, and his defense, if you look at the defensive run value, as there's a high fly ball to left field, Schmidt coming in. Schmidt will make the catch, and there's another out, and that's 2 away now. If you look at defensive run saves, I'm pretty sure Bailey's been worse than Suzak this season, which is crazy. Normally Bailey's always at the top, but he's actually only 10th, I think, in terms of defensive runs saved. Yeah, Spencer, another unproductive out, and that'll bring up Drake Baldwin, and this is the guy you got to be careful of. In my opinion, Drake Baldwin's the best catcher in baseball. I know he's only in his second year, and he's rookie of the year last year, but we do like them, Spencer. He is, in my opinion, the best catcher in baseball. 14 home runs, batting over 300. He missed a month as well. He's 1 for 3 this game with a home run, although it feels weird because he did hit the home run yesterday. As I can't remember what it was. Was it Anthony said they should be warming someone up in the pen? And Sam Henches is warming up in the pen. Oh, Anthony, yeah. His bat since they traded Bailey's been disappointing. Um, I still like his skills. I think he'll come through. He is still a rookie, as that one's in the dirt and it's 1-0. But I like to see the power, as we were talking about it earlier. 17 or 18 home runs in AAA and 0 so far in the bigs. That Bailey, he could come through with a home run every now and then when you needed it. As the 1-0 pitch is a big swing and a miss by Baldwin, and it's 1-1. Yeah, Spencer, if we see Eric Miller in a game the Giants are winning, then I'll just end the stream because you should never pitch that guy in a game uh, in a game the Giants are winning by 5 or less runs. I should make that that clarification. If there's if it's a 5-run game and the Giants are winning, don't want to see Eric Miller in it at all. If it's more than 5 or the Giants are losing, go ahead. As Dylan Smith is the other pitcher warming up in the bullpen. Yeah, Joshua and Spencer. At least it's not Walker or Eric Miller. Neither of those two, please. As a 2-1 pitch here to Baldwin is in the dirt and it's 3-1. We have a lovely little graphic for Eric Miller called Bull City. Now, Insane's right. Robbie Ray is kind of a Bull City merchant as well. He loves 3-ball counts and walks. As Zim Zim actually wants to see Walker, Just, I don't wanna see Walker, I really don't. As there's a swing and a miss at a curveball. Robbie Ray, he started to use that curveball a bit more today, and it's 3-2. I'm sorry, Zim Zim. It was a couple of outings. They hit the ball hard. He didn't give up any runs, but they were hitting the ball hard off of him still. I'd just like to see Robbie Ray go back out there actually. As the 3-2 pitch is swung and a miss by Drake Baldwin. Robbie Ray then with a knuckle curveball again gets a season high 8th strikeout. And the Giants, leading 5-2, will head to the top of the 8th. I'd like to see Ryan Walker, Zim Zim, if we're winning by 10. So, actually, I'd like to see Ryan Walker today because that hopefully means we're winning big. But, Robbie Ray, this is what if he was pitching like this all year, the Giants could get something seriously good back for him. Sadly, this has not been the Robbie Ray we've seen. Really good, yeah, Zim Zim, it's, going well today. Look, Haran, I do love watching Mark Goldridge. He's streaming all the World Cup games. I love going to watch his streams after I stream. Um, I am British like him. I would love to do this for a living, obviously, but long, long way to go. And I'm just enjoying this stream with you guys as your comments make it so much better. And when the Giants are winning, it's fun, but when they're losing, your comments do really keep the streams going. Yeah, Spence says that's the only time he should be pitching. Yeah, Scott. Ray coming in, pitching well to save them the bullpen for the evening game. It's good work. And the Braves using a bullpen game. Giants should have the advantage for that game. And Carson Whisenhunt's going. So not Marley or McDonald or Hauser. Yes. Spencer, yeah, Brent DeCast, the Italian. I'm not secretly Italian. But if you want to call me Jolly, that can be my stage name if you want. No, Zim Zim, yes. I appreciate everyone that hits the like button. Yeah, Zim Zim, I agree. Keep with this bullpen, just let Ray go back out. If he gives up a runner, you've got a 3-run lead, then you can pull him. I think they'll say his day's done though. No, Zim Zim, I think Caleb, I won't call him Killer Killian because he has not been great recently. But I do think Caleb Killian should get the ninth. Again, he's a bit wild though. As a Jung-Hoo Lee swings at the first pitch to left centre field. DeBon, the centre fielder, is going to have his first catch of the day for out number 1. So Lee goes down on the first pitch. Anthony Molina, the right-hander, is the new pitcher coming in for the Braves. Insane says he doesn't trust anyone unless it's Logan Webb. I agree. I don't trust anyone either unless it's Logan Webb. That's the state of this team. I think I have more trust in Dylan Smith, who I didn't even know who he was, than any other relief pitcher. As that one to Adamas. Come on, Willie, get going here, Adamas. Um, Spencer, I think you meant you will stick with me, but if you actually put stink with Brentford, then I think you meant stick with my name being Brentford. Um, yeah, insane. The Giants broadcast essentially missed that. Jung Hee Lee flew out to a Debon. Giants broadcast strikes again as Adamas takes a wild swing at a pitch in the dirt, like he always does, and it's 1-2. Yeah, that's interesting, Anthony. I do wonder that as well, if we'll see him in Miami. I hope not. I hope I never see him again, but we're definitely gonna see him pitch. I don't know, as that one's in the dirt and it's 2-2. Landon Root was always due to go tomorrow, right? And Ray was due to go today. So I don't think we will. I don't think we will. As it's 2-2 to Willie Adamas. Just drive one, Willie. Come on. He hits a drive to centre field. That ball's carrying. That ball is gonna be out of here. I just said to drive one and he did. 6-2 Giants. Their third home run. There we go, Willie Adamas. That one was 424 feet. And again, play the song, baby, as the home runs are flying for the Giants today. 6-2. Let's get the party started. As well, I was saying for him to do something, and he did. 6-2 Giants.
When Liam streams, you game it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
As yes, Anthony, unless he does an Elliot Ramos, he can't actually get a splash hit at San Francisco. So he came to Atlanta and hit it in their water instead. So Adamas, let's get the bats going. I was feeling positive about today. As Casey Schmidt hits a line drive, that one's going to be a poor by Ozzy Albies. A good leaping catch there. As that's what I said, Anthony, though. I said this ballpark's built for this Giants team. They're a bunch of home run hitters. It's built for them. And that was a good play, Zim Zim, yeah. And so far, so good. And it shows, Adams is batting over Schmidt, and well, still shouldn't be, but hey, he got a home run. So 6-2 to the Giants, as there's a strike to Drew Gilbert. How about I'd definitely keep Robbie Ray in now, unless you've already taken him out. I would definitely keeping him in and say, try and get through this inning for us. As that pitch is low and it's 1-1. Joshua, yeah, I was talking crap about Adamas. I was talking crap about Devers. And then the same at bat, they hit a home run. Exactly. That's so they hear you. They have a microphone in their ear where on the other side of the camera, and they heard me say do something, Adamas. Insane. Yeah, you need to, yeah, every time they do it, just keep saying Adamas, he's tradable now, baby. Look at that bat. Who doesn't want to play like that? Yeah, Gilbert absolutely is awful. He should be in Triple A as he takes high and it's 2-2. Zim Zim's got the same idea. But the Giants definitely do a lot better on the road. And that I've got to kind of have a go as there's a close pitch called a ball, no challenge by the Braves. Probably should have challenged that one. I don't know, close enough to challenge. Whether it would have been a strike, it's hard to tell. But Buster Posey, man, you've built the wrong team for Oracle Park. As a Gilbert hits a weak ground ball to Matt Olson. Olson will flip it over to the pitcher, Molina, to end the inning. Hey, end of the inning. It's not bye-bye baseball. It's boom, boom baseball here on Jolly Good Takes.
When Liam streams, you game it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
You guys may get tired of that song today. So 6-2 Giants. Robbie Ray's look good. This is going well so far in the first game of the doubleheader. But how are they going to blow it today? As soon as this bullpen comes out, that's when my stomach drops a little bit, and I think, mm. Uh, Zim Zim, no more cars for kids. That was yesterday only. I'm not sure Huron wants to hear any more cars for kids. As I did see Huron in here, so if you're still watching Huron, appreciate you. Yes, Anthony, this is going perfectly for the Giants so far. So that's also worrying because when does it ever go perfect? As Spencer, you actually reminded me there. I forgot we were going to the bottom of the eighth. I was getting carried away there with a home run. I forgot what inning we were in. As the game's actually going pretty quick compared to what I thought it was going to go. As well, I thought, oh, this could be a long one, and thought this was going to be a long one, and I'm going to miss the start of the England game. But right now, the pacing is perfect. Um, Spencer, Zim Zim, if the Giants win both games, then I'll sing "Cars for Kids" because then you can all leave the stream while I sing it. Apart from Zim Zim, after the Giants have won, because that'll be the end. As Robbie Ray is staying in the game, then good decision by Tony Vitello. I like it. The guy's at 90 pitches as he throws a strike and it's 0-1. Get the bullpen ready though, and as soon as he gives up one base runner, pull him. But I do like him coming back out there. As the 0-1 pitch to Eli White is a weak ground ball. Adam's going to his right. Adam's going to throw it, across the diamond for out number one. That's what we're talking about. 5 more outs to get. Spencer definitely is going to leave. I do not blame you. Um, Now, I said last night, Spencer, cars for kids. It's not they never play it over in England, but I hear it so much over America on American TV that I even know how that goes. So Robbie Ray looking for 7 strong innings because obviously he did not pitch the first inning of this game. As there's a ball outside to Matt Olson, and it's 1-0. Again, anyone joining, smash that like button, much appreciated. Um, Insane's not celebrating until the final out because of the last doubleheader. Yeah, that's fair enough. As it's 2-0 here to Matt Olson. Come on, Robbie. You got a 4-run lead. You got behind 3-1 to Matt Olson and you threw one down the middle and he almost got it out, but he didn't. So just got to throw another strike. As there is a line drive base hit though to um Jung-Hoo Lee in right field as Lee slipped over there. Now, I would be pulling Robbie Ray now. It's been a great outing. Zim Zim's mad at Devers. Devers been good at first, but I would be pulling Robbie Ray right now. Yeah, Anthony would take a split. I would take a split as well before the day. But if you win the first game, got to get greedy, right? Especially when you're 14 games under, you can't be affording to split series. You've got to try and win and sweep some series. Could you imagine? As here comes Tony Vitello, and I like this pitching change. That's what I said. So Vitello, I think, did good there. As Joshua says, Cars for Kids might be more of a West Coast thing. I don't really hear it unless I listen to a 95.7 on YouTube. That's probably where I hear it from as well when I listen. As Zim Zim won't like that because he likes KNBR, but when I listen to a 95.7, that must be where I get it. But yeah, Devers, what a great attempt there by Devers. Sorry. As Dylan Smith's coming in then. Right, I have got as Kevin, how you doing? Good to see you again. What's up, my dude? Giants then. 6-2 up. I'm not gonna jinx it, but wouldn't it be a nice series for the Giants to get their first sweep? Um, I'll take a 2-game sweep as well if the final game gets postponed for another time. But yeah, let's see if the bullpen can get 5 outs. Right, so got some baseball cards to show, like I promised earlier. As Kevin, nice to see you, as I said. Right, the first card is CC Sabathia. Yeah, sorry, Zim Zim. I did not want to jinx it. Ace of Diamonds, CC Sabathia. That was the card I liked in his Yankees uniform. Yes, Spencer, thanks for doing the plugs for me. Always appreciate that. You're always saying that. Corbin Carroll. Stars of MLB. Quite like that card as well. Now, I know he's in the division, but I do like that card. The card I find funny, Harrison Bader when he was in a Yankees uniform. Um, that's an interesting one. First Giant, Logan Webb here as a Giant in the ugly City Connect uniforms. FYI, Cards for Kids was established in 1994. Was it, Scott? It's since 1994. Um, Tatis, Tatis special card. That was a little bit more valuable when I got it. Now, with how bad Tatis has been, not as good. Mike Trout, just a normal Mike Trout, but we did get a Mike Trout card there in the Angels uniform. As a Dylan Smith then is in the game, he will throw a strike to to Ozzy Albies, sorry, who's a switch hitter. And then the final one, I'll show you guys, is Scott's dude, Bryce Harper, as well. As there's a little bloop to left field. Gilbert, who's now playing left, is going to get the catch. Make the catch, not get the catch, make the catch. Good running catch there by Gilbert in foul territory. He had a long way to travel there. And you know what? I didn't say this. Apologies. They didn't show it on the broadcast, as there's 2 outs. But Jonah Cox replaces Casey Schmidt. So Cox is the centre fielder and Gilbert's playing left. And if that's Casey Schmidt, he does not make that catch. And hey, Gilbert did. And Vitello, as here is Dom Smith, he takes a strike. Vitello actually making good decisions here in the 8th inning, I think. He let Ray go back out there. As soon as there was a base runner, he pulled him. He made the defensive substitutions. That worked out. So, look, he's made a lot of mistakes, but so far, so good today. Now it's down for the players Tony Vitello has to make him look good and execute. Yeah, Spencer, it's a shame the Angels never invested in pitching. Just a complete waste of Trout. And when they had Otani as well. How good would it have been to see them? And if they invested in pitching, maybe Otani would never have been a Dodger. As the 0-2 pitch to Dom Smith is a ground ball. That one's going to get through for a base hit to right field. So Dom Smith then, with a hit against his former team. And not the tying run. The tying run is now on deck. As sorry, it's going to be runners at the corners here. As good base running there by Matt Olson to get to third. And Anthony, yeah, Dylan Smith has been mostly solid, you would say. Yeah, not where you want to throw an 0-2 pitch, right down the middle, right? Zim Zim, but I pumped the brakes on the Giants team is playing really well right now. It's one game, as that one's in the dirt to Debon. So the Giants here could kind of kill them because Yastrzemski is coming back. Zim Zim, you know, what position did I play in baseball? Well, in the UK, I don't play baseball, I play cricket. Now I play rounders, that's the closest thing I played to baseball, and I'd always be the pitcher. But cricket was my sport growing up. Zim Zim. As DeBon hits a line drive to centre field, Cox running in is going to make the catch to end the inning. The Braves fail to score. Look, good defensive substitutions there by Tony Vitello. We go to the top of the 9th. Dylan Smith has been solid. As Spencer's like, what is rounders? You've never heard of rounders? It's basically like baseball, but just smaller. Basically, it's like the British version of baseball. So we go to the top of the 9th, 6-2 Giants lead. Bullpen may blow it though. Still, keep adding on. I said you needed 7 or 8 runs. Hopefully that's not right, but I don't like the Braves offense. They're too good not to score the entire day. But no, yeah, we call it rounders. It's like yeah, just British baseball, just slightly different. Where the base is normally sticks in the ground. So you have to hold on to the stick and tag the stick Wilson, yeah, rounders, you don't drop the bat either, yeah. You hold on to the bat. That's correct. Zim Zim, you sucked at soccer in high school. You were the starting striker and got benched after 4 games. Well, you can't be good at every sport. If you were pretty good at baseball as a catcher, then you can't be good at football. The catcher and a striker, they don't really correlate, really. As Zim Zim, soccer, I was a goalkeeper, and I was a pretty good goalkeeper. Obviously not good enough to be pro, but as Anthony says, Adrian Houser is just ass. Is the problem? Yeah, Adrian Houser sucks. Kevin, like, are you a fan of rounders, Kevin? As 6-2 Giants, just attack on 1 run here. If you get the runner, bunt him over. Play small ball. Every run counts. As Daniel Suzak, Luisa Rise, and Bryce Eldridge will be due up. Let's hope for a Bryce bomb. As Suzak takes a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, Zim Zim. I can't believe you said that. You've either done your research or you just know who our rivals are. You gotta delete that comment right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick you out the chat. As Suzak hits a hard foul ball. As Kevin's never heard of it, but it sounds fantastic. Yeah. Just just imagine it's crap baseball. But it is no, I Rhinos was one of my favorite things as well. I'd love to pitch. If I was a baseball player, I think I'd be a pitcher over a hitter. Suzak with a line drive, that one's gonna one hop to O'Reilly, who makes a nice pick. He will throw it across the diamond to out for out number 1. That will bring up the top of the lineup and Luis Arise. Zim Zim's been to QPR matches. Have you really? You can get out of the chat now, Zim Zim. And Spencer, go QPR. Come on, guys. As Zim Zim has friends who lives right by where Tad Lasso was filmed. As Luis Arise there, his controller died, like you guys have been saying, and he takes the first pitch. Oh, Zim Zim. Now I have been to Loftus Road, the QPR stadium, as that's right next to where Brentford play. As we know you root for Chelsea. I've been to Stamford Bridge as well. QPR are not very good though. They're not even in the Premier League. Anyway, back to baseball here. As the 1-1 pitch to Arise is in the dirt and it's 2-1. Apologies if you're not into your football talks. As Spencer, I always know you're kidding as well. I always know it. We like to have fun and games here. As the 2-1 pitch to Arise outside, and it's 3-1. Yeah, Zim Zim. So you could seriously, you're really testing it now. As a 3-1 pitch to Luis Arise. As Spencer, you're right, is a called strike. Arise won't waste a challenge. It was filmed at Selhurst Park. Now I'm not a genius. I don't actually know where it was filmed, but you've said that before, so I trust you. But they're both in London. That's 3-2 pitch to Arise is a weak ground ball. That one's somehow going to find its way through, and Luis Arise has his 3rd hit of the game, his first today. And this is where tack on now. Bryce Eldridge coming up. Can Bryce Eldridge draw a walk? Wilson's sorry, I'm sure someone is going to pop in who's going to be a Fulham supporter next. Don't. I mean, hate Fulham. Now, the one time I've been to their stadium, we did win 4-1 as Bryce Eldridge takes low and it's 1-0. But I can't stand them. They beat us in the our biggest game ever. So they can go and do one. As there's a swing and a miss by Eldridge. Insane. I agree. We talk about the others increasing their trade value. I just want Bryce Eldridge to increase his reputation in baseball as one of the best hitters there is. Zim's saying the Ted Lasso bar as Bryce Eldridge there will not face a pitch because there's a pickup attempt and Olsen will get it, but Arise is back safely. I don't mind Arise trying to steal. Be aggressive. You've got a four run lead as the pitch is outside to Bryce Eldridge and it's 2-1. Insane's calling a home run. We'll see. Bryce Eldridge stinks. That's how I call a home run. Heron's going to dislike Seriously, Huron, as there's a ground ball over Matt Olsen's head. Well, he didn't hit that one hard, as Yashirevsky's got a long way to run. Arise is going to get to third. Not a hard hit ball, but he grounded it and it bounced over Matt Olsen's head. We'll take that little bit of luck. Look, Huron, you can hit the dislike if I start singing Cars for Kids. That's when you can hit the dislike. Yeah, Zim Zim, a hit for Bryce Eldridge. Yeah, he hit it hard enough to go out, just straight into the ground. Maybe it was more like minus 30-degree launch angle instead of the positive 30-degree launch angle. I get what Huron's saying now as well, by the way, as there's a called strike to Matt Chapman. I dislike them, yeah. Yeah, minus 50, Zim Zim says. But look, I said he sucked, Bryce Eldridge, and he did do something good. As the 0-1 pitch here to Chapman is a weak check swing. That one's in play, and they're going to throw over to second and only get Bryce Eldridge out at second. A run's going to come in to score. 7-2 Giants, as they do add on one run, and that's a nice run to add on. And look, Chapman had no intentions of swinging that pitch on the check swing, but we don't care because Giants scored. And then that means there'll be a runner up first and 2 outs in the bag, Juice says. That was definitely very weird, but the only play could have been made at second base as Devers pops at the first pitch out of play. Devers with a home run today. You know it's a good day when Devers is hitting home runs. Zim Zim, yeah, I mean that basically was a free run. As this is game 1 of the doubleheader, guys. We'll be back live for game number 2 at a 10 past 12 British time, so 10 past 4 on the West Coast. As Killian is warming up in the bullpen, and Killian's going to close this game, whether the Giants are winning 9-2, 7-2, or what. Zim Zim, yeah, it looks like it's going to be Killian. As Devers takes high with a fastball, and it's 1-2. Wilson, I actually had Bryce Eldridge in fantasy. I picked him up a couple of weeks ago. After the after the series at Coors Field, that's when I picked him up. Yeah, Spencer, old man Devers with the home run. That's your phrase, not mine. But that's what you like to believe. Let's hope he hits 2 home runs today, 1 in each game. As the 1-2 pitch here to Devers is a high fly ball, center field. That ball's not going to have enough distance on it to get out. As DeBon, just before the warning track, will make the catch. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, and it is 7-2 Giants. Yeah, insane. Absolutely. That swing makes him the most tradable player at the trade deadline there. It's a great contract as well, Rafi Devers is on. I didn't know why anyone wouldn't want to get that contract and that level of a player. As Anthony, you may have left because you said you had to go towards the end, but if you're still in here or you're about to go, I do appreciate you for watching, as I know you couldn't make it till the end, or if you're watching it on replay, then thank you for joining, Anthony. Bryce and Arise both hitting through 24. Bryce Eldridge, crazy batting average. I can't believe how good his batting average has been so far. As another multi-hit game for Bryce Eldridge, it's insane what this dude is doing. Yeah, let's hope the Giants don't blow it. Let's hope. They shouldn't, but with this bullpen, anything can happen. Oh, Anthony's got a half an hour. Brilliant. Anyway, thank you, Anthony, for coming. Yeah. I didn't know if you had to go, so I just wanted to say thank you in case you were about to leave. But you've got half an hour, so let's hope the Giants can wrap this up. As the England game starts in 10 minutes, I'm getting a little bit nervous for that. Because you'd never want to lose your first World Cup game. You just want to get on the right track. But yeah, Anthony, it's been great. It's been great watching Bryce Eldridge. That's what's most exciting about this team is that we've got Bryce Eldridge for the future. We didn't need a big bat in Rafi Devers. As thanks for the good luck, guys. We did not need Devers' big bat. We had it there the whole time in Bryce Eldridge, and we could do with a starter like Kyle Harrison. As there's a called strike. Dylan Smith, actually, as you said, Zim Zim, is going to stay in the game since the Giants scored 5, and Killian's just warming up just in case, which I like that by Tony Vitello. Your bullpen's been cracked, as there's a high fly ball. Is it going to be fair? Devers going back will not have room, and it's 0-2. I know, insane. He did blow the first game in the doubleheader last time, so they're like, let's not get him. Let's not get him anywhere near. At least Scott, your NL East team did great against the Giants in the doubleheader. This NL East team, not so much, as the 0-2 pitch is fouled off and it will remain 0-2. Yeah, Zim Zim, I just saw what you put on X. I was doing that and messaging someone else, but yeah, that I was doing that as well. It's hard to tell. I've not got the sound on, so I can't tell. Insane. But it didn't look like he got any pace. This time though, he does strike out. Yeah. Look, also guys, I want to know your guys' opinion on this as well. What's your guys' opinion on the Giants? Not on the Giant. On should every football player or soccer player sing the national anthem? I want to know. I feel like it should be mandatory to sing the national anthem as its own, or not. I shouldn't say mandatory, but I think you should do it. I would encourage the team to do it. If you really don't want to, then maybe not. But I'm all for singing the national anthem as it's 0-2. If you play for your country, you guys say yes. I think yeah. It just makes me proud when I see our players doing it. It makes me proud. As the 0-2 pitch to Yastrzemski is outside, and it's 1-2. Insane's forgot about Dylan Smith. I mean, he was a nobody about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Zimzim. Italy does a good job. As you three all agree, Spencer, Zimzim, and Anthony, you all agree. Yes. Um, I'm so for that. So 1-2 here to Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 3 today. Let's shut him down for this whole series. Don't let him get a base hit. As there's a foul ball and it will remain 1-2. I like the Italian national anthem. Yeah, I like the uh there's someone's national anthem I'm forgetting right now, but I really like it. As the 1-2 pitch is a drive to right field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit, so Yastrzemski does not go over. And he gets a hit against his former team. And he actually gets a hit to his good old friend, Jung Hoo Lee there. I know, I always jinx it, Zim Zim. Zim Zim, I don't like the Dutch, so I can't say I like their one. Yeah, but some of these guys have barely been in the country they play for. He may not know the words. In your case, Wilson, in America's case, yes. For the smaller nations, that is often the case. For a nation like England, as there's a close pitch, Suzak's going to challenge it. I think it was just a ball, but you got to learn the lyrics, I think. But Balogun, I think, is British anyway, isn't he? As that pitch is outside, and it is 1-0 after the challenge. I don't mind it. Insane. You got 2 left in the bottom of the ninth. It was a close pitch. Spencer says, "Damn you." Um, as a 1-0 pitch here is in the dirt and it's 2-0. Come on, Smith, start throwing strikes. No, it's kind of like the World Baseball Classic. You Americans, they're all American. For the Team GB, they're like none of them are actually from Britain. They're from loads of different places like the Caribbean and stuff. As it's 3-0 here to Hassan Kim. Not what you want to do to the number 9 hitter. You gotta throw a strike. Yeah, Zim Zim. You putting out the USA national anthem there. I like the US national anthem. As there's a 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter, and if you're Tony Vitello, you've got to bring in Caleb Killian right now. There's no reason not to bring in Caleb Killian. You cannot, Dylan Smith cannot walk the number 9 batter, and Vitello is coming out. Vitello is gonna make a pitching change here. So Tony's getting it right today. Yeah, Zim Zim. I don't know why Joel Embiid. Just because he plays in America? As we'll see if Vitello is making a pitching change. He hasn't pointed to the bullpen yet. He's talking to Dylan Smith. Now, he did this with Logan Webb, but Dylan Smith's not quite Logan Webb. As he does take the ball from Smith, they are going to make a pitching change. Caleb Killian's going to come in. Look, Dylan Smith, you did okay. You got through, 2 outs in the 8th, and you got an out here. Not great. You shouldn't have walked Hassan Kim. As Insane says, just throw it right down the middle to Hassan Kim. I was hoping a 1-2-3 in there, and we could end the strip. I could not miss any of the England game. As it is, as long as the Braves don't send this to extra innings, it's still going to be good timing. Because Robbie Ray, I thought I'm going to miss the first half. Because I thought Robbie Ray's going to walk about 10, but he pitched really well today, which was good to see. I know, Wilson, but look, he would get nowhere near the England team, so I'm happy he's doing well for you. It was inspired from the Battle of Baltimore during the War of 1812. Oh, really, Spencer? Insane. He's bringing in Caleb Killian. Yeah, Anthony, that is true. And Tony Vitello does that a lot. I think that's maybe what he's got to learn. You can't keep asking relief pitchers to come back out for another inning. I'm not calling him killer. Zim Zim, if he gets the Giants to win, I'll call him killer once. But Insane says at least it's not Ryan Walker. At least it's not Ryan Walker, indeed. No more Ryan Walker. So Drake Baldwin then is going to come up. Robbie Ray struck him out in the last inning. We'll see if Caleb Killian can get him out this time. Why do they not put Caleb Killian saves to blown saves on there? Is it that bad that they don't want to show his saves to blown saves? As Caleb Killian's 2-3 with a 3.13 ERA. All right, Spencer. Well, you don't have to start, going after us. Look, our two nations like each other. Well, they did. Don't think our leaders right now get along, but our two nations do like each other. As the pitch to Drake Baldwin is a called strike. It was a strike. Baldwin, who I think Baldwin swung anyway, but he may have been thinking of challenging that pitch if they said he didn't swing. Insane. Look, as I always say, I appreciate you coming on for 5, 10 minutes or an hour. So appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you for the second stream. But see you Insane and go Giants. As it's 1-1 here to Drake Baldwin. As a Wilson there with a nice wave emoji. Come on, Killian, let's not get wild. As there's a strike and it's fouled off by Baldwin, and it'll be 1-2. Giants looking to win game 1 of the doubleheader, and then you can get greedy for game 2, which, if you don't know, guys, Carson Wisenhunt is going to be pitching game number 2 for the Giants. As the 1-2 pitch here to Drake Baldwin is a high foul ball out of play, and it will remain 3-2. Good four-seam fastball there at 96 miles an hour at the hands. He set up that curveball as Baldwin will call a timeout. We'll see if he goes to the curveball now after that high fastball. The Braves offense has not done much today, as the 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss at that curveball, like I said he should go to, and that's a second out and a big out because Drake Baldwin's and Matt Olson are their best 2 players. So big out there. You see, I didn't jinx that one. I said he should go to the curveball, and he did because he set him up nicely with the high fastball. Spencer. I know. I'm trying to make it interesting. As here's Eli White. Eli White, who's in the game, he foul tips that one into Suzak Smith. Eli White came into the game before Michael Harris. That feels ages ago that happened, and it was because it was yesterday. So 0-1, 2 White. Killian fires. There's a ground ball foul, and it's 0-2. Yes, Joshua, yeah. Carson Wisenhunt got called up today. He is the 27th man. So that would mean he would be due to go back down. But they called him up because they get the extra pitcher. So we'll see. If he pitches well, I think he'll stay on the big team. If he doesn't, they'll probably send him back down to AAA. But that should make the second game exciting. We'll see how he does against the Braves lineup. As the 0-2 pitch here to Eli White is a swing and a miss at the high fastball, and the Giants win 7-2. I had a good feeling, oh baby, and they do get the win. The Giants take game 1. Let's see if they can carry that momentum into game 2. As Zim, I like that game time. 20 hours and 47 minutes later, since we started the game, we finally get the win. Zim, Wilson, Juice, Spencer, Anthony, Insane. Kevin was in there. Ron was in there. I thank all you guys for coming in the stream today. I hope I see you later. As Ron says, go England, let's go England. That's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to hop off quick. But I'll see you for game number 2. That's goodbye from me. And enjoy the Giants win. I played it early yesterday, and they did win, and I can play it again today. As Spencer says, take care all. Until the next one.
See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me now.